Hello, 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 everybody, and welcome to episode 15 of the Pizza Oven Flopcast. I am your host, the Chaos of Dragons, joined by the ever so controversial, I think we'll say in some aspects. We're joined by the lovely Damo.
Hey.
Who
Anyway,
will
hey.
who will no doubt obviously get another cat attack from at some point. We're just kind of not gonna
Yeah,
lie.
he's already in here.
Already seen an appearance from Saber once on camera, so I imagine you guys will see an appearance from Saber or Odin at some point. First of all, I want to throw up apologies for the schedule in regard to the Flopcast being so rather sporadic. Due to personal reasons, sometimes we have to delay the podcast until the following week. This time Damo had some personal things that needed to be taken care of, and it was a necessity. So I do apologies for the rather inconsistent nature in which we're doing these, but there's a reason why I have it every 2 weeks, so that in case anything does actually come up, then we have the opportunity to then actually do something else. So we're not literally like week after week after week after week after week. So it gives both of us actually a chance to actually at least deal with whatever problems we have at the time. And sometimes, unfortunately, even with the 2 week gap, sometimes stuff just unfortunately gets on top of us. So, apologies across the board, everybody. That's just kind of one of the things that we have to deal with.
Yeah.
Also, hello YouTube.
Hi YouTube, how you doing?
Yes, please do not ban us. Please do not copyright strike me. Please do not, do all the things that you're doing to a lot of other people. Do not, throw my head or name under a bus. I already look like roadkill at the best of times, so. So, what have we got in store? We got a bunch of stuff. We got new trading card game, possibly trying to take over the market in regards of. Trying to take over from Yu-Gi-Oh! Magic the Gathering and Pokemon. We've also got people actually get appreciation for their work. We got. I imagine. I would probably line it up as people digging for something that probably ain't going to happen. Our game's actually becoming too long.
What?
And also. Little thing that's popped up, possibly the next BioShock. Yes, that and more, and no doubt we'll have time for sim stuff, as expected.
Mm-hmm.
Also, hello Ivy, and just so you guys,
Hello.
yes, and obviously there's always Sims time with Damo.
Yes. Because I will be talking about where this background came from.
Also, the newest bug that is plaguing Dead by Daylight. That myself and Damo and a few others seem to be experiencing. Especially with console. But we'll get on to that over the next couple of 2 hours. So, as always, as we start with these things, Damo, what the fuck you been playing over the past couple of weeks?
Oh, what I've been playing, obviously, on stream, I've played a little bit of Silent Hill, Shattered Memories, and we actually got quite far this time, and now I'm stuck with the invisible walls that I have to maneuver around, and I haven't quite gotten around to doing that off stream, because, to be honest, it's frustrating, and it's just...
Would love to see it on stream.
I struggled for like at least half an hour on that part near the end of stream, no.
Show us it on stream. It'll be much more entertaining seeing you get frustrated. Same as people like it when I get frustrated at games.
True that.
Mind you, to be fair, I usually shout absolute fucking random ass explicitives all over the show when I get frustrated, so...
So yeah, not just that, but obviously, like, I'm currently waiting for an update for the new Saints Row to come out just because of the infinite loading. And then just being a bit of a douche canoe and obviously all those glitches in between. Yeah, I know, right? Everybody hates the invisible.
I don't know. They had invisible walls in Pokemon Red and Blue and Fire Red and Leaf Green. When you go to the Fushigi gym.
Actually, yeah, you got a point. But like I've also been playing obviously Dead by Daylight, because Dead by Daylight Beyond Two Souls, oh my god, I have not played that game in a long time and I fucking loved it, bar obviously technical difficulties with audio for the stream. Again, Dead by Daylight, and obviously the topic of what we'll be talking about to do with Dead by Daylight in terms of a little bit of a glitching issue, and hopefully it's sorted out now, hopefully.
We'll see about that.
Yeah, we'll see. I've been actually back on Genshin, doing all the little side quests just because I wanted to open one domain.
You're struggling on one domain?
Like, I was struggling on how to get to it, but I've managed to unlock it now.
You do realise there's a very special and easy way to actually find a way to do it, right?
You know, I did end up going on Google. That's a series of, like, you know, quest lines and shit, you know. Obviously, my mobile game, Sims, just, you know, the usual stuff, really. Which, in terms of Sims, I will actually be speaking on Sims Time with Damo. Hell yeah.
I will get a recording. I will get it recorded when we swap over to that at some point.
Yeah.
Just gonna think it'd be like, and now Sims Time with Damo.
I'm just trying to think what else I've been trying to like play. I think that's about it really. At the moment.
Yeah, you've been.
Hey Chives.
Hey Chives, but you've also actually been hitting the gym a bit more, haven't you? You've actually been working on those gains.
Yes. Apparently, having a cheeky Chinese when a friend comes over helps me lose the weight too. Surprisingly. You know.
Yeah. It happens.
Yeah, no, I think that's about it really. I don't think I've been playing anything else other than the usual stuff. So yeah, what about you, Chaos?
Me, I've been kind of all over the show actually. Obviously, those of you who've been paying attention to the streams know that I recently had to go to my sister's wedding, which was an absolute snorefest. I should have taken my Switch there. I could have got some stuff done. But yeah. I've been playing all sorts. I've been playing now on PlayStation 4 and 5, Phantasy Star Online 2. Been giving that a good whack. I've also been hitting the Xenoblade Chronicles 2 train hard because I want to get that done before I tackle Xenoblade Chronicles 3. And jeez, I've also obviously been doing Genshin, exploring the new Sumeru region. Very green, very, like. There's quite a few interesting things in that area. I'll probably be doing maybe another stream. I've also been slowly going through the story of that, while also, you know, trying to get artifacts to actually, you know, boost the characters up. Because hey, lo and behold, this motherfucker has all the characters on Genshin. New characters, I keep fucking getting them, even when I'm not bloody trying. What the hell? I don't fucking understand why that keeps on happening, and there's been many theories thrown out there, but just, what the fuck? Why can't I have that luck in real life?
I know, right?
Fucking win the lottery, I'll be fucking sorted out for ages, mate.
Yeah, just like, Damo, it's time to move in.
Obviously, as you guys know, obviously we've been doing Dead by Daylight. Obviously, we'll be talking about the Dead by Daylight current bug a little bit later on. Jeez, I've also been playing SD Gundam Battle Alliance as well with a couple of familiar faces. Well, actually, kind of enjoying that. The fact that it does not require actually, well, like the last couple of Gundam games, like to be like absolutely precise with everything, and it's not clunky. It's actually just like chibi mechs on fields, like actually just, you know, it's just been a lot of fun playing. I'm not gonna lie, actually was not that long ago actually playing that earlier today actually, so yes.
Nice.
Yeah. Obviously I've been just grinding out some stuff for Digimon Survive, trying to actually get some stuff done, trying to see if I can't get some of the tablets to get some of the Digimon to Digivolve, and also setting the groundwork for the next Digimon stream. Also been doing a bit of Blaze Blue on PC as well.
Very nice.
Because those of
Very
you
nice.
caught the stream a couple of weeks ago with myself, Sergeant, and a couple of his friends, we had a good old fashioned throw up with that. So yes, also been showing Ivy, Grand Blue Fantasy Versus. We were trying to actually get that done, and hopefully because that's on the PlayStation Plus, free PlayStation Plus this month. Hopefully we actually get more people actually playing that, because it's a game that I think is a bit underrated. I know, Ivy, I know, but that's why we figured if we have like a sort of set thing, then we'll be able to do that. Also, just to give you guys a heads up, talking about Digimon, when we're not doing the podcast, we will be doing Digimon, unless there's reasons for it. So next week will be Digimon Survive. So we'll be obviously going through the next chapter and dealing with the aftermath of Shuji becoming Angry Flopmon's, Chewbone. Hashtag Flopmon deserves better.
Yes.
Yeah, and Need for Speed Heat, which I don't know if I'll try that one. For PS4, obviously PS5 is a bit one more game, but I don't know what it is. To be honest, I don't care. But yeah, oh no. It's already starting. Lion's already sending me stuff when I can't actually look away yet. So, y'all know it's normally we actually go on a little bit longer talking about this stuff, but not this time because we got a fair amount to actually go through. Damn. Lion, that is...
Do I even want to know? Probably not.
It's food.
Oh, okay, then cool. Go for it, dude.
Right. You know what? That's what Lion sent me.
Bears.
Wait, 5 of them? Lion, you fat fuck. Also, hello, Tenji.
Senpai!
Oh my fucking god. So, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to be actually starting off with some actual positivity. Going to do a bit of a going to use a couple of examples here. Genshin Impact. Unfortunately, there's probably about like 5% of the Genshin community that's toxic, and they are the ones that usually are shouting loads of shit, and the ones that usually are the most loud, while everyone else is busy playing the game and actually enjoying themselves or finding other ways to enjoy the game. Voice actors now, unfortunately, are getting hounded, and obviously, voice actors in general, they tend to get hounded for their work in video games or anime or whatever, and it's really hard. It's really stupid to actually see people who are actually putting in a lot of hard work into what they do, into their job, into their passion, and actually bringing life into the characters for localization. And by localization, I mean when it comes over and they actually try to at least incorporate it to the language of the general area.
Yeah.
So obviously over here in the West, obviously America and UK and other nations like that, obviously they'll be doing like English localization. So obviously you get a lot of people just like, nah, they're not very good, nah. It's like, fuck off. And then they go and hound these people on social media because they've got no fucking life and just too busy sat there jerking themselves off thinking they're God's gift to women.
Oh god.
AKA old school Call of Duty lobbies.
So
But
talking of new characters, I know it's a complete different game. I just got the new character on my AFK game. I am happy.
fair enough. But
Yeah.
it is nice to see when people actually get shown appreciation by the community, the gaming community in general, for their actual work, whether it's a dev or voice actor or whatever. Well, Xenoblade Chronicles 3, which came out just over a month ago, originally I heard some people had some issues with Xenoblade Chronicles 2 voices, that people weren't too keen on it. With XC3, gonna just shorten it down for the sake of things, they've pretty much gone for a similar style in terms of voices, and the voice actor for Noah, let me just try and find the name real quick, Harry McIntyre. He's been off Twitter for a bit and has returned to an overwhelming amount of love and, well, just absolute respect from the fans. And it's great to actually see that. It's great when people actually get appreciated for actual good work. I played the game a little bit, and I actually appreciate the game. Lion, I know exactly what you're like, mate. We're not even going to go there. Moving on with that one. So, I think it's actually a bit of a good. I think it could be a good talking point when actual voice actors do good work, and people disagree. Obviously, you're not like. Obviously, the saying is you please 1 million people, there's going to be 10 million people that don't like you, or the opposite, depending. Is it bad? Is it bad that people feel the right to literally go out and hound people with no form of criticism whatsoever, just literally go out and send death threats and shit like that? I personally say no. Like, if you're going to show appreciation, show appreciation. If you're not a fan of something, if you're not a fan of someone's work, and you think they could have done better, if you actually have a way to actually describe how they may have could have done better, fair enough. Not wrong with a bit of helpful criticism. There's nothing wrong with actually at least being given some sort of direction on where they feel you may have gone better. It's the only way any of us actually improve, because our brains can only go so far. Exactly, Ivy, exactly. If you're not a fan, leave them be. Do not join the hate mob. What do you think, Damo?
I agree with you. At the end of the day, you don't just give someone hate for like no reason, or you're disappointed, so you're just gonna be angry, and it's just like, then go away.
Yeah.
Leave voice actors be. Like, so what? They might have not said something to your liking in the way that they do voice acting, but so what?
Yeah.
They're doing it because, you know, it's how they were told to voice act it.
Yeah.
It's that simple, really.
Yeah, the same as when they pronounce the characters' names. They can only actually pronounce it the way they've been told to pronounce it. Like, they essentially, they are paid to do a job, and they're voicing a character to that client's specification. If you, like, because at the end of the day, they are having to apply for these roles. They're not getting in through merit, it's this voice actor. They've done so much. We want to get them in, and they just literally get thrown in the role. It's not like that. They have to go through. Some people have agents, and they have to basically go through absolute hell in order to get certain roles, and then they get a load of shit. Yeah, exactly. Sometimes the voice actors are forced to do stuff that they don't feel comfortable about. Yeah. Certain harem anime, I can imagine people felt very uncomfortable doing some of that shit. But yeah, it's hard when it comes to games, and specifically now in the age where there's voices on everything. It's because voice acting was very niche back in the day. Especially from the day of games when I first started. Like, at most you would hear maybe just a little bit of a voice from, say, Street Fighter or Streets of Rage. You know, some of the old school games. You didn't exactly get much.
It's just
yeah. Zelda Ocarina of Time. Yeah. Jesus Christ. Yeah, it's just... But, in all fairness... But, I know obviously a bit of a discussion obviously in this type of thing. But still, congratulations, Harry McIntyre. You've done a good job, and you've actually received a lot of support for it. So, congratulations, my man. I hope you continue to actually do good work. And thank you, gaming community, for actually, you know, showing actual legit support and actually showing that you actually care and actually appreciate someone's work instead of just remaining silent and that the haters actually talk. It's nice to actually see support being shown rather than just metaphorically said. So yeah, appreciate that one, guys, very much.
Yes.
Yeah, Ivy, we're not going to go down that. We're not going to go down that rabbit hole of Kingdom Hearts. We'll be here for a fucking week. So, Damo, you got something for us?
Not so much voice acting, and I know I put this into the Flopcast chat on Discord, but I kind of do want to talk about it because I was like, okay, this kind of sounds interesting. Do I still believe Dead Island is going to make it to shelves like for Dead Island 2? No, I really don't. Considering last time they took everyone's money and they did not give it back until they were literally forced to.
Yeah, Dead Island 2 has receiving loads of adverts and is currently in a lot of pre-orders. Will they actually make it? We'll see. There's still a long way to go.
Yeah. Dead Island 2 will let you taunt zombies with your voice, thanks to Amazon's Alexa.
Really?
Yeah.
Really, Alexa?
Yeah.
What? I'm sorry, but that's a bit fucking ambitious.
Dead Island 2 will be the first game to feature Alexa game control, but only on Xbox and PC.
Alexa, tell Zombie to fuck off. Alexa, tell Zombie to suck my left nuts.
Literally, to be fair, big if, because this is why I don't want to pre-order it, because I don't want him to do pull the same shit as I did last time.
Wait till it comes out, and then wait till
it comes out, get it on PC, hook up my Alexa, and go fucking ham on it.
How about this? How about you wait a few months after it comes out, let them get all the bugs and shit sorted out, and then get it at probably a cheaper price.
True.
Or, just badger me to the point where I end up just buying it for you just to shut you the fuck up.
I did like the Dead Island games, though. But yeah,
wait,
Amazon is...
Hold up. You can talk to your Destiny ghost through Alexa? Wait, seriously? You can talk to your ghost in Destiny through Alexa?
Hold up. We need Ivy in here right now to talk about this.
We need to get you on here at some point, Ivy. We definitely do. Used to do it all the time. Damn. And well, it looks like Dead Island isn't the first game to actually do something like that with Alexa, so they can remove that from their resume.
No, I fucking hell. No, I think it's more taunting the zombies rather than talking to Ghosty. I'm assuming Ghosty is a friendly.
Yeah, but it's actually using Alexa in that manner, in an actual game.
But yeah, it says Amazon is launching a new tool called Alexa Game Control that's designed to let gamers use natural language voice commands so they can accomplish actions in video games. The first game to feature the technology will be the zombie-filled Dead Island 2, which was just re-revealed at Gamescom opening night live event.
I think they got it wrong. It's re-revealed.
How many times are they re-revealed?
Mate, there was that trailer that they did a few years back of the guy literally just walking, runner, wasn't it? It was actually just like running along and loads of people getting bit by zombies and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. There was that trailer. Then they actually came up. Then they obviously did another one.
Yeah, with the rollerblades.
Yeah. A few years later, and now we've got this. Only this time, we've actually got gameplay footage. So.
Yeah,
we've got more than we had those previous times, so who knows? Maybe they actually will follow through with it. But this is what this is.
To be fair,
when does it come out?
Set to launch February 3rd, 2023.
Yeah, we still got literally about just under half a year to go. So yeah, hold your money, people. That'd be my advice. Hold your money. Don't go jumping into the pool just yet. Wait until, personally, if you're gonna pre-order it, I say wait until the day before. Then they got no excuse.
Yeah, innit, like.
Because then you actually get everything you want, and you will have actually then worked out. Then you won't break your bank in the process.
True. With Alexa Game Control, Amazon says you'll be able to do things like interact with NPCs and switch weapons just by using your voice. You won't need a wake word like Alexa or even have one of Amazon's Echo devices. And the company says that the feature will work with any microphone or headset connected to their PC or console. However, you will be able to use Alexa features like controlling smart home devices or ordering food. I'm gonna say this right now, okay? If I end up streaming the game, none of you are coming and going, Alexa, change the bat bulb. And yes, I did name my light bulb the bat bulb because I love Batman.
Not gonna lie, I can't not hear of like one thinking in regards to Dead Island is the fact that there's actually kind of a bug where you can literally keep giving this girl champagne, and all you literally heard from her is, "Ooh, champagne!"
Yes. Yes.
Do you think we might get something like that in the next one?
Yes, I fucking hope so.
Also, Ivy says you can tell your ghost to get a gun from your bank or put armor and stuff away. You can also chat with him and ask him stuff about the map, where consumable spawns are, how far away the next mission spot was. Yeah, that's not already fucking more than Dead Island.
No.
Mind you, to be fair, it was Bungie, so.
You know. Yeah, and also we'll be able to use Alexa features like controlling smart home devices and ordering food. You'll only be able to use Alexa game control whilst connected to the internet, but it's optional and not required to be able to play the game offline. Amazon spokesperson Michael Poulter confirmed to The Verge, and while you won't need an Amazon Prime membership to use Alexa voice control, you will have to have an Amazon account. So basically, you don't need Amazon Prime for the Alexa game control. You just need to have an actual Amazon account. So that's actually kind of good though. But then, I don't know, it's an extra, isn't it? So you don't even know of Amazon half the time.
Yeah, and again, like, there's still plenty of time that Amazon can literally change their fucking minds, so.
Yeah, that's true. Dead Island 2... specifically, which is set to launch February 3rd, 2023. You'll be able to use your voice to access in-game features like navigation by saying, "Where is the nearest workbench?" and manipulate zombie hordes by saying, "Hey, zombie," according to an Amazon blog post. At launch, Alexa game control.
Hey, you want that fuck? Over here!
At launch, Alexa game control will be available in English in North America. Amazon promises it's coming to more countries and languages, but didn't provide a timeline. And according to the Alexa game control website, the feature will only work with PC or Xbox. Poulter confirmed that that's currently the case, but said that our vision is to become available everywhere games are played. Hopefully that means Alexa game control will come to platforms like PlayStation and Nintendo Switch in future.
Doubt it.
Yeah, very highly doubt it. To be fair, if that's the case, like, no one gonna be hopping in here and, like, trying to connect to my fucking games and shit just to be like, "Hey, Alexa, change the bat bulb."
No, just all of a sudden be, "Hey, Alexa, what are you running?" All of a sudden sets off a horde.
Could you just imagine me going up to a zombie, like, in the fucking Dead Island 2, and just be like, "Hey, fuck Nugget, my loneliness is killing me." Like the fucking parody movie.
Oh, God. I think Tenchi just needs a hug, Ivy, more than anything else.
Hug.
So, Dead Island 2, big promises, but then again, I'm gonna do a bit of a count on why I'm a bit skeptical. A Dragon Ball Z game many years ago. They came out on the PS3 and the Xbox 360. Had its first character creation thing. Pretty shit, by the way. Basically, it announced that if you had the Kinect, which was basically their camera, you could put your voice in to basically say the names of the moves.
Yeah.
That's what they announced, and they never did it in the end. So, this whole thing, considering Dead Island's history of being an absolute buggy mess, and memed upon about being not a very good game. And where people say that Dying Light is actually the better version.
I mean, to be fair, Dying Light, I'm pretty sure if I remember rightly, and I could definitely be wrong on this, because 9 times out of 10 I am wrong on a lot of things. But I'm pretty sure Dying Light actually took inspiration. That's why people also were comparing the two, and that's why people were also like, "Oh, Dying Light is
I just compare it with Mirror's Edge and say it's Mirror's Edge but with zombies and you have to actually fight.
I hate Mirror's Edge so much.
Loved it. Loved it. Hated the when I missed a jump and I literally would just take you all the way to the floor when you missed the jump between buildings.
And not being able to get back up again.
No, literally when it's like, and you usually hear the wind go past you as you're basically falling at a height. It's like, yep, no, that's death. I would always actually like reel back and be like, Don't know if it was that annoying. Don't know if it's an annoyance or anything. But yeah, so Dead Island 2 with Alexa. Why do I sound like? Why does that sound like something that someone might actually try and complete the game and do? Like get Alexa to control the game? Because literally, I saw someone actually beat where someone's going to go through Elden Ring on a dance mat. Yeah. Yeah. Elden Ring on a dance mat. There's actually a video on Twitter where they actually beat the one of the hardest bosses with a dance mat. Yeah. Not gonna lie, actually impressive the fact they did that.
Impressive. But no. Like, there's also, like, a horror game out there, not specifically not obviously using Alexa and shit like that, but literally, you make a noise, it will, like, this thing will come straight towards you. I can't remember what the game is called, but I would never play that game in a million years. No, it's a different one.
Oh. No, it's cool, but still, that's impressive still.
I just want to know how the fuck you're able to do it with a fucking dance mat.
Through various degrees of difficulty. That's how.
Not like this.
Not like this.
Not like this.
So, from Alexa directing hordes to, well, now, ladies and gentlemen, as you know, I always look at leaks very skeptically, and I usually don't believe them half the time. I don't believe them unless there's actual evidence to suggest. But even then, I tend not to pay attention to the leakers anyway. But apparently, and this is landed on my doorstep a few days ago, the next Bioshock is set in Antarctica with a female hero, claims leaker. Now, it has been some time since we had a Bioshock game, or at least a brand new one, the last one being Bioshock Infinite.
Yes.
Bioshock, a very good game. Even though I've not actually played it, I still respect the fact that it's actually a very well done game. The entire series has actually been good. Many people a little bit turned off from Infinite, but Infinite is still a good game in its own right. If this is actually true, the fact that it's going to be a female hero and it's going to be set in Antarctica, it's going to be interesting to actually see, because it's always been like little kids and then big daddies, and obviously then of course you had the big sisters that you had to deal with. Shut up. I know exactly what you want to say. Shut up.
Didn't realise you were in the game, Daddy.
The principle, in regards to your question, Ivy, I believe that is possibly still in the works, but due to complications, it's been shelved. Like every other Prince of Persia remake they've tried to do. So is it gonna be? So is it gonna actually feature like the same enemies? Obviously, we're gonna be people that have gone fucking doolally and shit, and obviously like the big daddies, and that is what they're called, by the way.
I know. I have played like all of Bioshock
And
games.
then was I believe they were known as the Little Sisters.
Yep.
And then obviously there was the big sister as well that you had to fight in two.
Yep.
So we're gonna see something like that, or are we gonna see something like Infinite, where it's not all the same of what you fought before? Are we actually are we gonna be seeing something different, or is it gonna be a return to? Because not gonna lie, be in an underwater city in an Antarctica would be interesting.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Like,
Definitely.
like, because it would like, what else would you like get? Like, obviously you'd see like the shards of ice underneath.
I don't know. To be honest, I'm quite interested to see how they do it. But in a sense as well, and I actually didn't know this until recently, to be honest. But the Infinite storyline, a lot of people didn't understand. Why is that? Because they probably didn't play the DLC that came with it. Which actually goes on to explain the purpose of Elizabeth. And the entire like storyline behind it, hence why there are as many endings in that one as there is. And it's actually been a continuation of all kind of like Bioshock games and stuff as well. You know, and it's just like, all I have to say to people is before they hate on a game, okay, fine, you can hate it for graphical looks or the bugs, whatever, I don't care. But at least look into the lore of the actual game in itself, because you're not going to understand the plot really until you've played it and then gone and looked at the lore.
Yeah. There was quite a bit, and the ending confused a lot of people even more. Like, the ending was very confusing for a lot of people.
Oh yeah. Also, I'm just gonna go grab one of my many drinks I've made of my milkshake.
Fair enough. Also, I'm seeing this. Apparently, Bioshock 4 will take place in the 60s in Antarctica. The 60s of all things. So we're gonna be we're gonna be walking around like walking around like fucking mobster style. Oh god. See that? Mind you, to be fair, like the Bioshock games, they look like they're like way back in time. So, we'll just have to actually see. But yeah, we will be keeping an eye out on that. See if actually, we'll see how much actually truth there is to that. And if you guys come across any other information in regards of the Bioshock games or anything else that we actually talk about today on the Flopcast, as always, please let us know either in the comment section of the YouTube video or in my Discord or on Twitter. Always appreciate information.
Yes, information.
Yeah, I was just saying, because I just found a little bit that said that it would take place, that Bioshock 4 will take place in the 60s. To be fair, it felt like that with most of the Bioshock games anyway, with how they looked and sounded, so... Cat!
Ava, what's this?
Ladies and gentlemen, it's cat time.
You wanted this, you wanted your airtime.
Let Saber just do his own thing. Can't even see it because they faded into the green screen.
The meme for the ages.
The faceless cat.
I love you too. Thank you.
Aww.
I love you too, baby.
That's a little headbutt into the kiss there.
Yeah, that's what he usually does.
That's cute.
You happy now? She asks me to do this every day, even when I'm not streaming or doing the podcast, sweetie. All the time.
Oh, bless. So, Damo, you got anything else for us?
Actually, yeah. Again, this one was meant for the original podcast date, actually, near the end of August. But apparently, Aloy is confirmed for Horizon Netflix show. helmed by Umbrella Academy showrunner. Now, to be fair, Umbrella Academy, it was good. There ain't nothing that you can ever say in this like that. It ain't gotta be good.
Never touched it.
Oh, but you have to watch it.
Do I?
Yeah.
Okay. Why are we talking like this?
I don't know. I think you're like number 5. He can teleport.
You know who else can teleport?
Mm.
Goku.
Do you know who else can teleport? Oh wait, no, I can't anymore.
You know who else can teleport? The success of that joke.
Yeah, well. Screw you. Screw you.
Screw me. You're the one that failed on a bit. I love the fact your green screen fails you when you don't want it to fail, and then when you want it to fail, it fails you even then.
No, it's just not working out today.
Even when it succeeds, it's failing Damo. That's why I don't use it.
Yes, well, I like it because custom.
Tenchi, shush and get your ass out of the corner.
Come here or I'll spank that ass. My cat is purring at that. My cat is purring. The fact that I turned around and said to Tenchi, I'll spank his ass. Oh no.
Oh. Are we gonna get... Oh. Yep, we're getting blinked at.
I was talking to Tenchi, not you. What the fuck, man? You're grim. I love you, but you're grim. Can I get to my mouse so I can scroll?
No.
No? Okay. I'm not going to be able to scroll, sorry. But yeah, basically, apparently that's going to make an appearance on Netflix. Yeah, but you know I like being choked.
Ladies and gentlemen, we do try and talk about video games on this.
Yeah, well. Kitty wants pets and, like, ran off.
Kitty's a pain in the ass. Kitty's a crackhead.
Not as much the crackhead he used to be. That's Odin now. Odin has reprised the role. Is it though? Is it only a cameo?
Don't worry, Tenchi. Don't worry, Tenchi. We'll get you on it one of these days.
Yeah. But yeah, Netflix, but series based on his Horizon Zero Dawn will feature everyone's favorite flame-haired heroine. After all, it has been confirmed. We also learned that the showrunner of Umbrella Academy, Steve Blackman, has been tapped to head up the project, which will also include some production crew that have worked on The Boys and Expanse previously. We knew that Horizon 2074 would be set across multiple timelines, but this is the first we have heard of Aloy's inclusion. The news comes from a recent interview Blackman... That is very poorly worded right there, but okay. Gave regarding the conclusion of the Umbrella Academy when the topic turned up to his next project based on Horizon Zero Dawn. Quoting, Horizon Zero Dawn is an exceptionally well-crafted game with wonderful characters not often seen in the rank and file of the gaming world. Their salvation comes in the form of a young female warrior named Aloy who has no idea she's the key to saving the world. Suffice it to say, yes, Aloy will be a main character in our story. My writing partner on this, Michelle Loretta, and I are thrilled to be able to expand on this remarkable IP into a series for all types of viewers. But it is also still very early days for the production, and they don't have any word of the casting or release date yet.
Yeah, well, so, yeah. Like a lot of other shows that have been based on games and stuff, there's been a lot of cancellations. So they promised that. Whether they'll deliver or not, I do not know. Let's just hope they don't butcher it. Because I've seen a lot of butchery when it comes to stuff, and I think they need to be very, very careful how they go about this.
Yeah. Definitely very careful, to be honest. And I just realised what the previous topic was, and that was leaks, and I had the perfect thing for leaks as well. But I'll let you do yours first, because we're taking it in turns.
My next bit.
Yeah.
Well, mine's actually something that you and I actually have been dealing with, and I think it will take us up to, at least the first hour. Dead by Daylight recently just released its second Resident Evil pack, featuring Ada and Rebecca, and bringing us Wesker as the killer. Wesker, very good. Actually, not gonna lie, actually a very good killer. Actually terrifying to actually deal with.
Oh yeah.
Especially when he's like chasing you, and then you hear he's about to actually do his charge attack, and literally you don't get the feeling that it's coming at you; it just happens. But with all that stuff though, and a recent small little update that they have a tendency of doing every now and then, there has now become a bit of a problem with Dead by Daylight. Damo and I have experienced this, and I experienced it again last night, where PlayStation players don't seem to be able to actually connect properly to each other. Before, I thought it was bad when we played on Saturday.
Though, to be fair, remember, even after I did restart the game twice, it also didn't show me Mel until the third or fourth time.
Yes.
And Mel's not PlayStation.
Yeah, she's PC. So if you are friends with each other on PlayStation and you are actually trying to play DVD, you will be experiencing quite a few issues. And to be honest, that's not actually. It's really not good. The fact that they've actually brought that this bug has actually come out. It's very. It's not exactly a good look for them, especially considering the fact that they probably just paid out the arse to actually get Wesker, Ada, and Rebecca being licensed characters and all.
Yeah.
Like, I hope that they actually have been informed about this and in regards to this bug and are actually working on it. Because I know for a fact it's not my PlayStation, it's not my internet. It is a very concerning issue. The fact that it took us multiple times to be able to connect. Like last night, when I tried to actually play with someone, I was with them, I could see them, I would ready up, and they clicked ready, but they didn't show they were ready for me, and then they would get into matches, and I'd be left behind.
But also don't forget as well, when me, you and Mel played, the second I crashed, so did you two as well, which...
I think that was a case of everyone in that match crashed.
It was really weird.
Yeah. I mean, granted, it was funny because it led on to it was basically literally just after a joke that was happening at the time. But the fact is, normally if the game crashes, it usually crashes for one or maybe two people at most.
Yeah.
And then obviously in true DVD fashion, you then get punished for it. The fact is, though, I think the entire game just crashed for us. Like, I think Killer, and the Killer, the Random, me, you, and Mel, I think the game just completely just went... Because if it had just been me and you that just crashed, I would have gone, okay, there's an issue with it on PlayStation's front. But the fact that it also crashed for Mel might make me think that that maybe the issues spawned from the Killer and then just spread around to the rest of us. I do not know. It is concerning, especially considering the fact that DVD is a bit of a staple here for the channel in regards to what we do almost every Saturday. It's going to make things a lot more difficult, and I don't know why it's happened. I've looked into stuff, and so far no one's really said anything.
Don't mind me just looking it up.
Yeah. I had a feeling that's what you were doing.
How could you tell?
Because you're...
very close to the other screen.
Yes. So, if you guys are so if anyone actually watches this is planning on playing Dead by Daylight on PlayStation, I'd recommend maybe holding off.
Oh, sorry. Hang on. I think I might have found out why.
We have a eureka moment here. Just breaking news.
Well, around about 11 p.m., which is when all this fuckery kind of like started more so.
Mm-hmm.
On the, because it was the 9th we played, wasn't it?
Yes.
Yeah. There was maintenance on the PlayStation end. Sony was doing maintenance.
Doesn't explain last night though.
No, not
actually
necessarily.
no. We were playing on the 10th.
Okay.
And if it was maintenance on the PlayStation's end, then why would it also affect Mel?
I don't know.
Of course, you saying that might also explain what happened to me with Soul Hackers too. That stream.
Mm-hmm.
That might explain what happened there.
Mm-hmm.
I will just double check that my date is right though, because we are on the 12th. Yeah, it's the 10th that when we played DBD.
Well, yeah, because I do. Like, that's just a point I forgot to ask you earlier, but then you were deafened anyway. But, like, DBD, test it. And if it works, me, you, IV customs so we can teach ropes.
When?
After flop.
We'll see. Because Ivy might end up getting grabbed for stuff.
Well, yeah. But...
Well, the thing is, we're gonna have to test it anyway. Besides, because if it's not working, there's no point in Ivy downloading the game. It'll just be a case of just a wait until the game's actually ready. Don't give me that look. Don't give me that psycho look. Don't. I'm home alone.
Yeah!
Hey!
Hey, get downloading it, Ivy, because it can take ages.
Yeah, don't look at me like that. That you're all of a sudden just gonna go. Discord cut out for you then. All we heard was. There we go. Now you just sound like a squeaky toy. Squeaky toy demo. Pterodactyl demo. I should just get you a pterodactyl hat. Oh god. Why do I get a feeling that at some point someone's going to do fan art of you as a full-on yandere? Knife and all.
Do it. Tag me. What are we talking about? I was doing we ended up on the subject of
DBD
people...
basically, DBD basically having an absolute shitfest currently for us trying to connect to each other, so I assume other PlayStation players are having the issue. Because my game's up to date, my PlayStation's up to date. And basically just saying, well, hoping that the game actually, hopefully, considering they seem to be getting on top of things somewhat.
Oh, drawing for me.
Just got done. Well, they're trying to actually keep up on top of things when they're done, paying companies to actually, use their characters as killers. By the way, behavior. Waiting for you to announce that Winnie the Pooh is actually going to be the next killer. Especially considering the fact that we're getting honey, Winnie the Pooh, blood and honey. So yeah. Actually, Damo, what do you think would actually be out of all the characters out there? What fictional character do you reckon would actually make what character do you think would be the most ridiculous to have as a killer? I think Winnie the Pooh would be pretty ridiculous myself. Just all of a sudden, just about to get hit with a Morian's like, oh bother. By the way, I can see probably someone actually modding the game to actually have have him in there already.
But you're saying ridiculous. I've got way too many characters like going in my head right now.
And we're not talking just like your horror characters either. We're talking like characters that you think would be ridiculous. And no, Karens do not count. Because I know that's probably going to be one thing that probably popped in your mind. It's like, Karen's dragging you off to go speak to the manager.
Paimon.
Paimon!
Paimon for the ridiculous side of things, yeah.
Paimon mod spirit. Boom. There we go. That's that done. That would work.
Yeah. But in general...
Yeah.
But in general...
Mm-hmm.
Like, you know, horror-wise... Mind Flayer.
Oh, a Mind Flayer. Ooh. Got a phone call to cut you guys out. You're fine, Ivy. Interesting.
Yeah, Mind Flayer.
That could actually work. Actually, that would actually be a good OG killer.
No, it'd be tied in with Stranger Things.
Well, Mind Flayers don't just like tie into Stranger Things; they do tie into other things.
Into D&D as well.
Yeah, well, literally, there are literally Mind Flayers in other aspects as well. So it wouldn't just be wouldn't just be that. Mind Flayer, as we're talking about, like what we think would actually be a ridiculous or a really good killer in Dead by Daylight. Pass.
Well, no, because Cass is...
I thought you said pass.
No, Cass.
Who the fuck is Cass?
Cass is Vecna's right-hand man.
You do realise I don't watch Stranger Things, right?
This isn't... It's a theory for Stranger Things, but it's actually in D&D.
Yeah, I was just saying they're in other mediums, and we think they might be a good killer in Dead by Daylight. Yeah.
I think it would be cool.
Yeah, I think so as well.
Like, for the casting.
Again, don't know Cass. I like the fact you look like I just basically insulted you in the most highest way possible. Like, who the fuck is Cass? He's like... You just look absolutely disappointed in me. Like a parent looks disappointed at their child.
Didn't know the roles were reversed this time.
Mummy? Mummy, am I your child in this scenario?
Chaos. It's like tags on Pornhub. Now fuck off.
You know what would be a cool killer? Stargate Replicator.
Yeah. You got me thinking I've got too many names and it doesn't want to... Oh, that's really nice fan art. Sorry, I'm on the Dead by Daylight Twitter page. It happens.
Metal Spike. Ooh.
No. I will yeet and delete that game. Hell to the no.
I mean, technically the entity is actually...
I have to flamethrower them on a near enough consistent weekly basis from my bathroom. Fuck no.
I mean, technically the entity is actually a giant spider.
Nope, I don't see it that way. I don't want to think about it that way.
Well, I mean, there was a reason why me and Nathan call it Spider Jesus.
Yes, well, I ignore you when you say that, but that's not the point. I do not want metal spiders going...
Well, I recommend you guys to actually look up the three main hunted monsters in Hunt Showdown, and let me know what you guys think. I think they could actually I think any of those could actually be a good killer. Because Hunt Showdown's got some good monsters. But with that being said, everybody, we are about to hit the first. We are now hit the first hour of the Flopcast. So that means it's time for a break. So, ladies and gentlemen, go grab yourself something to drink, maybe stretch, maybe have a siggy wiggy woo woo, and we will see you guys in 10 minutes. Yes, we always run a 10-minute break, just so that we get a chance to stretch the legs and we actually get a chance to, well, do what we got to do. So, again, we'll see you guys in an Eskimo.
You come.
And ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the second half of the Flopcast. Now, I have some bits of information that have literally just hit my door, which have very much tickled my fancy, so to speak.
Oh yeah.
Yes. So, going to start off with Assassin's Creed news, surprisingly enough. More specifically, Assassin's Creed Valhalla, which to me has been a very successful game considering the amount of DLC they've actually brought out for it.
Mm-hmm.
And not gonna lie, I'm slowly enjoying the game myself. I'm just going through it slowly, not like charging through and getting everything done left, right, and centre. But I personally am enjoying the game as a whole. Well, according to this information that I've popped up, hey Chives, has literally just popped in my door. The very final DLC will be released later on this year for Assassin's Creed Valhalla, which apparently, according to the information I've seen, will tie things up with some characters that you've met throughout the game, and some iconic characters as well, and see Eivor basically say goodbye to his people and set off for distant lands. Yes.
Okay.
Yes, so that'll be very interesting to see. And also, another bit of, I know, as quick bit of news. Two bits of news. Isn't it not made, main, like, actual podcast things? I just think it's nice little bits that have just appeared. Apparently, something that I did not know, the studio behind Xenoblade Chronicles 3 has actually helped in the past with the Splatoon series. Two very different games. So you got the studio behind Xenoblade Chronicles actually have helped out Splatoon 1, 2, and 3. That's actually a bit of a good resume, especially considering Splatoon's success over the years, and Splatoon 3 just now coming out. So that's quite a bit. I was not expecting that little bit of info to just go straight on my desk. It's like, holy shit! You may have noticed that in the camera when I was actually just on my phone. Also,
no, I was giving the cat some love.
Also, Nana Chaos gave me chocolate.
Lucky.
Dairy Milk Crunch.
Nice.
Yeah. And Nana Chaos says hello to everyone.
Ah, I send my love to Nana Chaos.
So, that was just my little tidbit. Damo, you got any Sims stuff for us tonight?
Actually, yes, I do. So,
there we go.
Anyone may or may not have noticed if you play Sims, and you probably will understand this. Even if you don't have any custom content, there is actually currently a bug in the game.
A bug in Sims? That never happens.
this one's a bit more of a, they need to kind of hurry up and fix this one kind of bug. In terms of the fact of, now, as you guys know, I like to sometimes double dabble in scenarios and stuff like that. I just thought it was to do the scenarios. No, it's actually a bug that has affected the entire game, which means if you put in a lot of effort to, say, max out a couple of skills, which can take some time, a lot of time, and then, you know, you save, you double save by pressing save and exit on the game. You then reload it next time you come back up, and it will reset everything. The only thing that would have remained saved and changed is the interior and exterior of the house. And
so the skills go back, yet the house, the inside of the house doesn't change.
So basically, your skills will be 0. Your promotions from a job will be 0. But any changes you make to how the sim looks, NPCs look, how the house is, exterior or interior wise, they will save. Those bits will save.
So basically, cosmetic stuff saves, yet everything else doesn't.
But then it won't load into, say, for example, a Tuesday at like 3-something a.m. It will then reset back to, say, the Monday. Now, there is one fix for this. Unfortunately, I don't think it's affected consoles as such. I don't play it on my console anymore. So I wouldn't really be able to give a verdict on the console version. So I might go ahead and test it out at one point just to see. But I know on the PC version at least, there is a fix for it, and let me just get my mods folder up because I can't remember it by heart. It is called Trendy Leroy Detail _ Trendy Band-Aid, which basically gives you a list of mini exceptions to, like, for the outfit that could potentially be causing the issue. So you can delete them and stuff like that.
Yeah, Ubisoft kind of needs to get on that real quick.
EA.
That's EA.
Yes, very much.
Yeah.
So I have no choice but to have this in my game, and even though the outfit's not causing the conflict of the issue, because it's also people that don't have custom content and mods, but it keeps it from having that problem, because I tell you this now, emotional damage. I'm doing the 100 baby challenge again, my guy.
Alright, I'm sorry. Just to let you, just as you were about to say, just before you said you're doing the 100 baby challenge, Lion played emotional damage. Someone clip that because that was perfectly well timed.
Love it. But yeah, I'm doing the 100 baby challenge, and I'm sorry if I did not have that mod in my game. Holy fucking shit. I'm sorry. I'd lose my fucking shit. Honestly, I would lose my shit, because I do actually play Sims in the morning. From the second I wake up, go do what I need to do, take my ADHD tablets. Please don't be a weirdo like that again. I didn't fucking freaked me out. You know, and then I come on, boot up everything, you know, in that voice chat and Heresy Hangout, and then straight on Sims 9 times out of 10. Like, I honestly could not. I would not be able to cope if I was doing a 100 baby challenge. Oh my fucking, I fucking couldn't. So, if you do want a fix for it and you are playing it on PC, search up. I'll just put it in a chat quickly, just because. Yeah.
You may want to hold off on that, consider what Lion's doing. That's not gonna lie, that's actually kind of a game-breaking bug, to be fair.
Yeah. Lion, are you done? Just cause.
Hello, Zen.
Hello.
Oh, Jesus.
Okay, I'm assuming it's safe. So that is the mod that is hopefully just a temporary bug fix, and EA actually get on top of it. Because it's actually to do with the Sims 4 High School Years pack, which introduced a little system for thrifting, like for their thrift stores and that's okay, and being able to like create outfits and stuff where you can sell them and all this lot. And it's actually because of that.
Not gonna lie, this DLC pack has been just a buggy mess since it came out.
Yeah.
There's been a lot of issues literally since day one, since it came out. Like,
Yeah.
what the fuck, EA?
Mm-hmm.
And they said they actually worked on it to make sure that there was no problems.
Yeah.
Yeah, me think there'd be some Pinocchios there because they be talking some shit.
Yeah. Quite a few people are actually having this bug, so that is the name of the mod. If you are on PC, go and get it. It's a lifesaver. You just literally have to basically put up with the occasional, like, orange box coming up saying, like, this is what's caused it, blah, blah, blah. You will need Sims 4 Studio, so you're able to put in the cheat command by pressing Shift Control C, resource.find, and then you can just copy and paste that little bit of the identification of that, like, piece of custom content. So it'll manually find it, and then you can just basically, it'll come up with the name of what the actual thing's called, and then just go into your folders, paste it in there, and you can delete it. I know it's not to do with my CC or anything, but it can cause a bit of a clash sort of thing, if that makes sense. But yeah. And also as well, I just kind of want to talk about my green screen. This is actually a part of a house that was a base game house, which I did upload a video of it onto TikTok. I don't think I put the TikTok in either of our servers as of yet, but I will be doing that later. And it's a base game house from Oasis Springs that I renovated, and this is one of the well, it's only a one-bedroom place anyway, but the bedroom that I actually renovated, I changed the colour of the light in-game. You've got the nice little bed, the rug, the mirror sort of thing. I wanted the house to fit my Sims personality. Just because I wanted to kind of like play around with it a little bit, to be honest. So yeah, I'm actually kind of like really proud of this because, like, you know, first off, purple light, the moon rug, the bed kind of fits the Sims personality, not mine. More so it'd be a black.
Better, not gonna lie, this suits you better than the other one that you showed just before podcast. Ladies and gentlemen,
Yeah.
It was a kitchen, but it was pink.
Oh, I can quickly get that up for you. Give me a second.
One. You're taking too long. Move on.
There you go.
Ah! It's too bright! Get it away! Get it away! Ah! I'm melting! Melting! Ah!
So yeah, this is the kitchen / dining / living space of the house. I'm obviously not gonna do an entire like little overhaul through the screen backgrounds and stuff. But yeah, this is just kind of some of the stuff that I actually do on Sims, because why not? It's something that actually keeps my mind occupied and busy for me to actually stay awake. So yeah, I will change it back to the nice purple because it's even hurting my eyes a little bit.
Why does it look like Lion's licking me in the emotes he's putting in chat?
I think that's because he is. Are you licking daddy? Is that what that is, Lion?
Nope. Just nope. Nope. Nope, 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 nope.
Old man sweat.
Ladies and gentlemen, that's going to be another Flopcast. I hope you all enjoy yourself, and Lion goes hangs himself by his pubes. Goodbye.
Bruh.
Jesus fucking Christ. I assumed
So,
that was.
yeah.
I assumed that was our Sims time with you.
Yeah, no, it's more because I wanted to obviously let people know, but more so like showing off like little bits of my house that I renovated, because even though it might not have looked like it took a lot, you're only gonna pick 3 traits in The Sims for so, you know.
Also, like how you representing.
Ah, yes, I represent.
Ladies and gentlemen.
This is what I wore to the gym today.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you want to get merch like that or anything else, then go to store.streamelements.com/chaosdragon49. You can pick up that merch like that and many others. You can wear them for any kind of occasion. When you go into the shops, when you're hanging out with friends, when you go into the gym, when you go to a funeral, although some of them I might not recommend. Maybe you're going to get a little funky with your partner. Whatever takes your need. There are a multitude of things, all available at your fingertips at store.streamelements.com/chaosdragon49.
Baby, you're the one that wanted to come up here, man. I was just trying to give you some aid. I did.
Ladies and gentlemen, I should literally have a thing where it's just like cat attack.
Good boy. Oh, no, claws.
Odin. Odin.
Odin. Go on then. Be a parrot for a minute.
A winking parrot. So, ladies and gentlemen, those of you of the gaming community know of the legend, that is Half-Life. The game that is basically meant to receive a sequel that has never taken place. And probably never will, because Valve likes to be a bunch of dicks in regards to this. Well, apparently, some information has, some artwork has surfaced on YouTube that was produced by Valve of what Half-Life 3 could have looked like. Now, I don't actually have the pictures at hand due to the fact that, if you want to go look this up, you can probably go find it yourself.
Like what?
Just ignore him.
Explain, I'll read. Go on.
So, this is literally just, once again, it's just Valve possibly teasing the fans more and more and more. Literally like they've been doing for years in regards of Half-Life 3. When basically they showed the Half-Life VR game, there were loads of people like, this is Half-Life 3! It's gonna show Half-Life 3! It's gonna be Half-Life 3! Ah! Nope. But here's some interesting fact. Apparently, according to this article, Half-Life 3 wasn't even actually pitched as an idea.
Shocking.
Yes. Mind you, considering it's been 20 years since Half-Life 2, you think at this point they may want to do something just to shut everyone up. Mind you, considering the tragedy that was Kingdom Hearts 3, they may also just want to nope, just leave it and just let fans just go nuts for ages. Because Kingdom Hearts 3 had myself and Ivy and many other Kingdom Hearts fans, losing our shit. And then we got what we got. So, is a case of, were we just too hyped in regards to the game, or did it not actually live up to the expectations of story of what it should have been? My answer is it didn't live up to the expectations that it set. Because the previous games, they set the bar pretty high because they were very fucking good. And they kind of give us little bits spoon-fed instead of giving us the whole meal. But, the way I would describe Kingdom Hearts 3 is you expect, when you go to a restaurant, you expect to get like an actual plate full of food, right? But what they ended up doing was basically giving a small amount of food on a plate that takes up about not even half the plate, and then they charge you full price, if not double the price. That's the way I would describe Kingdom Hearts 3. And that might, and literally, maybe Valve are actually being smart with this. Maybe they're actually playing. Yeah, well, again, we can go into that detail, but that's a rabbit hole I'm not going to go on the podcast unless I have you here, Ivy, to help talk about it with. In regards of Half-Life, it may be a case of they're just actually milking it for all it's worth, like, because all the while they don't do anything in regards to Half-Life, they're literally just going to keep on. They're literally, attention's going to be drawn on them for any move they make. Any game that they actually bring out is basically going to have loads of attention on it. So by not doing anything, they may actually be doing the smartest move of all. Why, like, literally, it's been 20 years now, so why ruin, why make a game that ends up getting, like, reputation, like, ruined because the game ended up not being what people were expecting? So, Half-Life, as in a Valve game, Half-Life 1 and Half-Life 2. It's hard to tell whether the lie's being serious or not sometimes, I swear.
So I just found some more information out about Rocksmith Plus, so I'm just looking at the song list to see if it's worth like £85 a year.
But yeah, that's... will they actually do something in regards of this, in regards to these images that have come out? I doubt it. But hey, I'm sure the Half-Life fans will be eating it up. And I'm sure Valve will milk it for all it's worth until they actually decide to do something. I mean, they gave people the VR game, that's probably gonna... People are gonna probably, like, do all sorts of shit with it. But yeah. Demo, you got anything else?
Yes, actually, two things that do and don't tie into each other. First one, Silent Hill 2 remake screenshots allegedly leaked online. I want to believe it.
Alright, chill, alright. slow your roll. Re-say what you said.
Silent Hill 2 remake screenshots allegedly leak online. And the reason why I say allegedly, because I actually have looked at these screenshots, and part of me wants to believe that they're real. But also at this point where people and the companies keep on trolling, I'm kind of slowly losing on hope. But I did say I'd keep you guys updated every time I saw or heard anything.
This is why I say don't believe in leaks. Because there are more trolls online, especially when it comes to video games, than there are anything else. So.
But, and this is what the article says, another day, another alleged Silent Hill leak. This one purports to be of Bloober Team's alleged Silent Hill 2 remake. They're incredibly small and incredibly bad quality, which means they're impossible to confirm either way with any credible veracity. But the poster shared the images with the legend first leaked image of Silent Hill 2 remake supposedly developed by Bloober Team. Now, considering Layers of Fear and other games they have produced horror-wise and psychological-wise are actually massively heavily influenced by the Silent Hill franchise. It's not a secret, they've admitted this, that they've been massively inspired by this, you know, so... You know? Nice. But as for what they show, we seem to be looking at a third-person point of view with the camera behind the left shoulder rather than a fixed angle. The third and most compelling, it appears to be Bubblehead Nurse and reminds me of Brookhaven Hospital, when the nurse jumps out from the near the elevator, whereas the top most reminiscent of the leaked concept art images we saw a few months back. And while we only see the back of his head, the character's jacket is the right signature green and the haircut more than faintly resembles Silent Hill 2's lead James Sunderland. But they do kind of do look a bit real. but apparently they are real, but they're not even close to the final product. These are from an internal pitch demo from Bloober before they got greenlit. And this is why I kind of want to believe it more, but also don't. So it's literally a no-budget proof of concept thing rather than the final product. Just keep that in mind. Out of everything that could have leaked, this isn't actually what the final game looks like. I mentioned before Konami was looking for pitches of summer 2018, and this was one of the pitches that got greenlit. But take it for what it is, a proof of concept, no budget demo to a pitch, a concept. Are the screenshots real with that size and quality? Who knows? For now though, I suggest we take it all with a giant bucket of skeptical salt and presume not until proven otherwise. Though Konami has released its Konami has released its lineup for Tokyo Game Show 2022, including a new unannounced game and a 45-minute presentation. Bloober Team, the developer behind the Blair Witch game, more recently The Medium, has struck a deal with Silent Hill publisher Konami and has been heavily rumoured to be working on a Silent Hill game. Concept art of the alleged game leak over the summer. Well, had leaked over the summer, should I say, rather more so. But, like, you know, and I've seen the comments on it, like, if it is real, they don't want it to be, like, remade and stuff like that. And I understand that. I do, because the horror element came from the shit graphics itself. But...
like, yeah, not gonna lie.
I do, because I want to see what it looks like.
Like, you say that, right? Here's something that I've found as well. I find that old school games are actually a lot more terrifying than new games.
Oh, yeah.
Like, I feel like the old games actually captured the atmosphere more than new games. Whereas we're literally heading towards games that look very almost like real life like. There's still something about the majesty of like some of the old games that literally were like, absolutely terrifying.
Oh, exactly. But like, I just kind of want it to be, if it's going to be remade, like I said, Bloober has always openly admitted that it's gotten a lot of its inspiration from the Silent Hill franchise. And if they are going to remake Silent Hill 2, I really sincerely hope that they do it and add extra detail, because it's a remake.
What I think, here's my opinion, because I've been thinking about this recently. With all the remasters and the remakes that's going on in a minute, especially in regards to the Resident Evil series, I think they're missing out on one little key element that would probably actually do them a lot of good. With some games that have obviously remakes, sometimes you get the opportunity to actually play the original by going onto like an old school arcade cabinet in the game. If they had features like that in it, people might be more inclined to then, because then obviously you get the original and then you get the remaster in the same package, so then people would actually get to experience the same story and the same madness that it was. But in order to actually obviously get that, you'd have to obviously play the game and complete the remaster. I think if they added stuff like that, they might find they have a bit more of a different market, because not everyone is able to actually get emulators and stuff like that to actually play the old school games on their PC. Not everyone has access to a PC that can actually handle that. So if they added a feature like that, I think they might do quite well. And if they do remake the Silent Hill series, that might be something they actually want to look into. Granted, it would probably it'd be very difficult to actually probably add on, because I imagine there's some copyright stuff that they would actually have to go through some hell just to be able to get.
Yeah.
But Sonic keeps on doing it.
True.
Like, the recent Sonic remaster game they just brought out, hey, they keep on doing that shit, you know? Why the fuck can't these other games that literally have probably a way bigger budget?
But the other thing, because, you know, Konami was mentioned, that's how it links up. Konami is bringing back dozens of delisted games.
Zone of the Enders. Give me Zone of the Enders, you fuckers. That was a really good fucking series. Zone of the Enders 1 and 2. Want that more.
Are you ready for this? And I'm mainly going to read out, like, the quote that they themselves allegedly put on Twitter as well as their Instagram. Which is, attention Konami fans. For the first time ever, the classic games you love and the new games you're waiting for are coming to the official hashtag Konami shop as Steam digital downloads. 23 games, 18 DLCs. Are you ready to play? Okay. This was then followed up by a number of hashtags giving fans a hint at some of the older franchises set to come back, namely Castlevania, Silent Hill, Bomberman, Gets You...
Wait. Bomberman?
Humidon. Yeah.
That's a fucking game that... Granted, they did a Bomberman series for the Nintendo, and they obviously brought it over and it wasn't that fucking good, but still, Bomberman's a title and a half. There's a free-to-play Bomberman game on the PlayStation. Holy shit.
Getsu Fumidan, Metal Gear, and Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, to name a selection. Konami has slowly but surely been inching itself back into the video games industry. Hopefully, this latest move is eventually followed by a whole host of brand new games. We will have to wait and see. Now, the interesting thing is Castlevania. I'd love to see. As well, you know, Silent Hill massively being mentioned in the hashtags. I don't know about you, but that kind of sounds promising to me, even if it's just getting the original games on PC.
Well, here's the thing. It's one thing saying, but it's another thing actually doing. Look how long it took for them to... Again, I'm bringing it back up, and I keep using it, but it's a prime example. Final Fantasy VII Remake. They literally said for generations they were actually going to bring that... They were actually going to do that, and it literally took it went from PlayStation 1 to PlayStation 4, so it literally took 3 generations before they actually brought it back. And to be fair, there are quite a few games that are literally 3 generations, maybe 2 generations old, that literally could do with a good remake. Onimusha, Capcom, stop doing Resident Evil. You might do well with Onimusha. Anything else you got for us?
Yeah, I can't remember if I actually mentioned this on the last one again, so I apologise. I'm assuming I didn't. Discord integration allegedly imminent.
You did mention that.
I did. Okay, then no, there's nothing else.
All right. So, I do have one. I do have actually 2 other things. Actually, one that I will actually do, and the other one I'll use to wrap up. The last one will be the list of games that I have. Well, I've tried looking for a list of games that have been released over the past month, overall month of August, that I will actually read out. But as I mentioned at the beginning of the Flopcast, a new card game that might rival Pokemon Magic the Gathering. Disney, ladies and gentlemen, are looking to try and tackle something else. They're creating their own trading card game known as Lorcana. And apparently it's meant to play... It's basically blending, obviously, all the Disney characters and the magic of the Disney characters and having it in the style of Magic the Gathering. Now, when it comes to Disney basically trying to release stuff to actually to basically take over a market, there's nothing new. To be honest, this is a bit of a surprise that they're only trying now to do the trading card game market. But then again, considering the rise in Pokemon card openings and unboxings that have been hitting over the past year and a half since the pandemic started, it's kind of no surprise. So maybe they're actually trying to find a way to get into that little bit themselves. One thing is actually how the game actually plays. Another is if the artwork is actually any good, and if the characters and the cards are actually any good as well. I've seen many trading card games come and go. Some have managed to stick, others have faded into obscurity. So, you may be curious as to wonder when on earth this attempted trading card game might actually pop out. Well, apparently it is set to launch at the end of 2023. That's a bit of a statement to say that they're still not ready, but the fact is it's coming next year, at the end of next year. So the fact is they got over a year to make sure shit's up and ready.
Yes.
Jesus Christ. So, will that actually work? I don't know. I'm curious to see how if it goes anywhere. The artist better get to work. Oh, I imagine so. And here's the thing, also, if they're doing obviously a blending of Disney characters, does that include Kingdom Hearts? Because Kingdom Hearts, even though is combined Square Enix and Disney, technically it still falls under Disney. So would that also include them, or is it mainly going to include only characters like Mickey Mouse, Goofy, and all that lot, and not touch Kingdom Hearts? Speedstorm. Ah, right. To be honest, I didn't even know that Animal Crossing Mario Kart as like trading card games. Again, as I said, like card games that literally appeared and fallen into obscurity. And it's just like it does boggle my mind. What's up, Damo?
I just sent you what's trending on Twitter right now in the UK. It's in your DMs.
Let's have a look at this. So, what do you think about the idea of a Disney trading card game, Damo?
I mean, it's not exactly. I know, it's not exactly a trading card game, but it was kind of like, you know, the little dinosaur things you would put on a thing, but they actually made a Disney version out, which I actually did own at one point, and I did actually really like it. But a trading card game, technically there already is, because of Top Trumps.
Yeah, but that's falling into that though. We're talking like their own brand.
I personally wouldn't do it.
Yeah, like not gonna lie, if you kind of want to, like, if you're gonna play a game if you basically want to play a trading card game that's like Magic the Gathering, you may as well just play Magic the Gathering.
Yeah. Straight up.
Like, I know The Witcher has its own trading card game in the form of Gwent.
Yes.
And that's somewhat semi-successful. But I don't know. The fact that they're saying it's actually possibly going to, like, they're actually going to be going after the likes of Pokemon and Magic the Gathering. I'm sorry, but that's a tall fucking order. Like, that's a pretty tall order.
Sorry to interrupt you, I just went onto Konami's Twitter page.
Oh.
Like, not their Konami store Twitter page.
Mm.
Konami hasn't tweeted. Did their account get banned?
Konami hasn't tweeted.
Yeah, look.
But you can accept. But you can actually look. But you can actually look at them, right? They have an account on Twitter, right? Konami does.
Yeah.
Then they're not banned. Whoever's just in charge of their Twitter just doesn't post.
No, but I think they've had posts on here before.
Yeah.
But now they're gone.
Wait, all the posts are gone?
Yeah. Like, the only way you'll see it come up is if you go onto tweets and replies, but if you actually look on their tweets part of it, nothing comes up. Oh, now it does. Don't worry, it bugged out.
False alarm.
False alarm. I thought, you know, Konami got, like, fucking banned on Twitter for some reason.
That would literally be like breaking. That would literally like be like breaking news: Konami banned on Twitter.
That would, yeah.
Literally, could you imagine if we broke the fucking news? Literally, we were the first ones to report on that shit. That'd be fucking hilarious.
Could you imagine?
God.
Yes.
All of a sudden, like, loads of other people like, we're gonna report firstly on this bit of news. Just all of a sudden, actually check my flop cards. I think you'll find we did it first.
Yeah. But then, to be fair, it really wouldn't surprise me if, like, any of the bigger ones just kind of, like, saw this and was like, I know what we could have. Clickbait! And I would literally just be the face of fucking clickbait. And I'm like, bro, what you doing? What you doing?
I'm so tempted now to actually make the YouTube title for this podcast. Actually, Konami is not banned on Twitter. There's your clickbait. Because here's the thing, people quickly read it as Konami banned on Twitter, and then they read it again and be like, wait, what?
I could literally send you the screenshot as well where it said that they hadn't tweeted anything.
Nah. Wrong one. Alright, now, ladies and gentlemen, this is a list, not including the platforms that they're on, but these are the list of the games from the 1st of August to, well, the 31st. I tried to look up like ones that basically showed like what platforms are on, but anyway. The video games released in August of this year so far, well, into my, at least the list I found. We have The Gallery, The Mortuary Assistant, Before We Leave, Frogun, that's a strange name, South of the Circle, Camp Canyonwood, Gigopolis, sorry, mouthful there, Plate Up, Hard West 2, Turbo Golf Racing, Retreat to Ennen, Furthest Frontier, Thymosia, or Thymosia, 2 Point Campus, Lost in Play, Pulling No Punches, Rumbleverse, Arcade Paradise, Cult of the Lamb, Marvel's Spider-Man Remastered, Voyage, Fashion Police Squad, the fuck? Backpack Hero, Madden NFL 23, Rollerdome, Way of the Hunter, Tribes of Midgard, Blossom Tales 2, The Minotaur Prince, Robo Revenge Squad, RPG Time, The Legend of Right, Curse to Golf, Midnight Flight Express, Are You Smarter Than a 5th Grader, Saints Row, I was a teenage exoconalist. That was a SD Gundam Battle Alliance, Pac-Man Repack, Soul Hackers 2, F1 Manager 2022, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles: The Cowabunga Collection, Tinykin, ORX, Destroy All Humans 2, Reprobed, ZOR Pilgrimage of Sloths, Dusk Diver 2, and Scathe. Those are all the games that have come out over the past month. Didn't say what platforms they're all from, but pretty much you can gather it's like across the board on all of them for most of them. There were some weird fucking titles in there, not gonna lie. Like, what the shit? Curse to Golf? Right, what the fuck? Like, here's a strange title, Saints Row.
Rude.
Don't know what you're talking
about.
No, you can't exactly say much considering I bought it for you.
I know, but it's not a weird title. People just don't like it because they actually thought it was going to be a remake of the original completely.
Hey, it's also a slam against me as well, so shush. I'm just saying it just to be a dick. Like, here's the Turtles game. Try and say that with a mouthful of toffee. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles: The Cowabunga Collection.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles: The Cowabunga game.
With a mouthful of toffee, I said. Smart ass.
I don't have any toffee.
Suck a dick.
Good.
Destroy All Humans. Funny game, that is. It's always been a bit of a weird series, the Destroy All Humans. Jesus. I'm surprised they're still making... I'm surprised there's still, like, manager-type games out there nowadays.
I'm good.
Soul Hackers 2, you guys will have seen me actually try and play that on stream, but that might have been when the maintenance was happening, so hence why things were... Why is number 2 not out yet? I want that. It is! Reprobed, Destroy Humans 2, Reprobed. It is out. It's the second of the remakes. They did a remake about, what was it, like last year they did? And now they've... Where is it? I've seen it I've seen like videos on people playing it everywhere.
What's this for?
Destroy All Humans 2, reprobed.
It's probably on Steam, PlayStation Store.
Yeah, you know, line, you know, the place you're actually gonna, you know, have to actually, you know, use your eyes and look. You'd have to get out, you're gonna have to get off your ass and, you know, find stuff. Mind you, can't exactly say much. We're sat on our asses doing a podcast.
So, to be fair, in terms of like Rocksmith Plus, it's like on Ubisoft. I don't think it's the beta anymore. I'm pretty sure anyway. But I'm just trying to find an excuse to get out Cherry.
Alright, let's have a look at this.
More so Cherry Blossom, my electric guitar. Because I actually don't know if I want to subscribe to be able to play like a shit ton of songs or not. Because I can't find an actual fucking list because it won't actually show me the actual list even though the link is there for the list. But it's like, it's how I learned to play guitar basically, and I just like the way that it eases you in.
Alright. So, it's out on PlayStation 5, Windows, and Xbox Series X/S, so it's not on PS4. So it is out, just not on the systems Lion has access to.
I feel like I should get my electric guitar because it is about a video game.
Yeah.
Yes.
I mean, it is Rocksmith, so technically it does count. Actually, talk about that. I've actually been hearing across the grapevine, I've got nothing actually substantial to actually say, but I've been hearing across the grapevine that there may be another Guitar Hero or Rock Band game possibly coming out. So, that is... So, Damo, while you were away, I did just sort of say, I have been hearing kind of across the grapevine that there may possibly be a new Guitar Hero or Rock Band game coming out.
Yes. I have heard also, I'm going to turn my background off for this and you're going to see my shit pit, so, you know.
We see reality.
We see Damon's reality. This is Cherry Blossom. Cherry for short. And when I want to go on to Rocksmith, I play her. She is beautiful. She's a bit of a clean. But it is a vintage edition. I can never pronounce the name of the company, but they are very, very, very well known. Basically Les Paul, but, you know, another part of that company. That is very dusty. I've had to keep her in the cupboard for a while. Try not to break her because she was quite expensive.
Guitars in general are always expensive.
Oh, I know, but she was in a sale. So, and I needed to replace my old one, Electra, because she's very broken.
Careful, Damo.
I just noticed the number on the back. Nice. Anyway. So yes, this is why I'm talking about Rocksmith Plus, because I do actually have the real tone cable too. And even though it won't stick in my head, it's muscle memory when I actually go back onto the game, so I can actually learn how to play music.
Hold up.
Mm.
Still wasn't that... I'm just going through... I'm just checking some stuff. Apparently, the next Assassin's Creed game is going to be set in Japan.
Makes sense.
So is that what... So, I heard it was going to be called Assassin's Creed Mirage. Huh. It's about time. Interesting. Yeah. Yeah, what have I said that? Ah, sorry, Ivy. What's
Yeah.
Right.
She needs to clean. She needs a little bit of a...
Oh, an RPG. Interesting.
I'm gonna give her a clean soon. My real tone cable is elsewhere currently.
I need to actually get one because I have a guitar. I do actually have Rocksmith on the PS4.
She only got Rocksmith 2014 because
Yeah.
that was... Yeah, I was gonna say that was in the South for like a few quid, wasn't it? Like ages ago.
Mm-hmm.
I should point, how much is it on Steam? Because I want to get it on PC. Because biggest, well, I say biggest screen.
10 she said about it.
I'm also listening to... Who am I listening to? Him at the moment.
Good thing it can't be
In the
played.
background.
Good thing we can't hear it then.
Oh,
Alright,
him
well,
is
ladies and gentlemen, we are actually pretty much at that final point. So, ladies and gentlemen, the next Flopcast will be on the 26th of September
Pardon me.
at about 8 o'clock p.m. Our time, UK time. What it'll be for other people, I'm not sure. But I'll let you guys know closer to the time of when that might actually take place. So, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you guys have enjoyed the Flopcast. Smart's mainline and is in Baghdad. The Japan one is one of the new ones under the Assassin's Creed Infinity thing. No voice, no Digimon stuff. Now, basically to go back to what I said earlier in the Flopcast. Next Monday will be when we actually do the next Digimon Survive stream. So, take note, everyone. I will say, next Sunday there will be no. Next Sunday. So Sunday coming up, there will be no stream from yours truly because I'm going to be helping out a certain somebody for their birthday, as our wonderful Damo is going to be getting dressed up.
The day before, on the Sunday. my birthday's on a Sunday this year.
Yes, I literally said on the Sunday.
Oh, I thought you said Monday.
I said Sunday. So yes, next Sunday, Damo will be dressing up as a Catgirl maid.
I still need to get better ears because those ears are flimsy as shit.
So yes, that is going to be a very, very, very interesting thing. So I hope you guys tune in for that one. You'll be able to actually...
You'll be able to give commands.
Yes.
Via channel points and bits. Thank you very much for the
so those of you who haven't, go to that channel. You'll be able to see my co-host dressed up, having to take specific instructions from her Niastas and Meowstresses. And I can see that cringe already.
I'm cringing, but this song is so beautiful. Oh, the guitar solo.
It's kind of funny how you're jamming out to the guitar stuff, and we got a nice chill music on the background of the Flopcast. So yeah, next Sunday that will be happening. I will announce. Well, keep an eye out, and when Damo announces when it will happen, I will what time it will be happening. I will also announce on my end as well, because I think it'll be something very, very special that you guys will want to check out. In regards of streams, in regards of the rest of the week, apart from next Monday and Sunday, it will be streams as I plan when I'm able to. So I hope you all have enjoyed the Flopcast. This will be up. So if you've missed any of this and want to actually watch it back, then we'll be uploading it either on Wednesday or Thursday onto YouTube. And if you want to watch any of the other Flopcasts that have taken place, you will be able to see all of those in a playlist on YouTube at youtube.com/ChaosDragon49.
The amount of songs they've released for 2014 on fucking PC. Oh.
So with that being said, everyone, we are going to go ahead and end things here. Damo, say goodbye to everyone.
Bye. I'm just gonna get off to Rocksmith songs right now because all my money's gonna be gone when I get paid.
Jesus fucking Christ. Let me at least end things, Damo, before you start going. Because I know you want to just go. I just know you want to go. Brrr. But yeah, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to be going ahead and raid Blue Moo Gaming, who is currently playing some Monster Hunter. So let me just get the raid up at least. So yes, I hope you all enjoy the rest of your evening, and I hope the week goes well for all of you. And I will see you guys all on Friday evening. And with that being said, raise your pizzas high and say with me, stay chaotic and live for the challenge. Bye.
Bye.